Hi everyone. For this week, we are going to work on some 3D birds. So what you'll need, very simple, a couple different colors of construction paper, a pair of scissors, a glue stick, and maybe something to write with so you can sketch out a shape. And optionally, you could do googly eyes if you have them, or you could just draw them on. So come on, let me show you. So the first step is you want to determine what color you want to use for the body. So here's my little green construction paper. I kind of cut it in half from the 8.5 by 11. You can cut it smaller depending on how long you want the bird to be overall. So I'm going to take this and fold it in half as the first step. And then after that, I might draw like a little semicircle right here and cut it out. So here you go. I roughly sketched a semicircle. I think I would recommend you do it a little bit wider because you're going to have to accommodate for some feathers here. So a little bit wider, and then we'll just cut it out. So here we go. Cut out our semicircle, and this will be the body of the bird. So over here, you can do hand over hand with the clients, have them pick out their colors and how they want to coordinate it. And in the end, you want to kind of have a folded piece that looks like this. If you mind about the pen marks on the outside, you can flip it over and fold it and get rid of that. And on to our next step, the feathers. So for the feather, you might just want like a little rectangular piece of paper. You kind of want to measure it to the bird and pick something smaller than that. And again, with this, you're going to fold it in half. And you can kind of cut out like and draw like a little teardrop shape right here. Here's my rough sketch of the feathers, and then we'll just go ahead and cut that out too. And then here's the next step that you can incorporate, is to incorporate some folding into the feathers. You can fold it back and forth accordion style with the clients, and have them isolate fingers while they fold. So here you go. You can fold it and have them smush it on the table, squeeze it along, fold it front, back like this, just to give it some texture. And this is optional, or you could just glue them down. So let me show you. It kind of looks like this, a little texture to the feather, and we're going to add it right here to one side of the bird. So here I have my feathers. Just kind of want to situate it however you like, and then we'll just apply some glue and glue them down to the paper. So now I've glued the feathers to either side of the bird, because it'll eventually stand up like so. And now we're going to work on cutting out the beak and a tail. Okay, now for the tail, you'll just kind of want a small rectangle about this size. You're going to fold it in half, help the clients use pincer grasp, and make a tight crease, and then you're just going to snip it at an angle so you get this cute little V shape for the tail. And then for the beak, let me show you. For the beak, I just kind of took the rest of my scrap paper. I'm going to fold that in half. Oh, just a little fold over. You can just approximate it and then give it a cut at this angle. And that'll be our beak, this little triangle piece. And now to assemble it. So here's the tail, and here's the beak. And we're gonna wanna just apply glue to the tips of them to glue it onto the bird. So right over here, and right over here. Okay, so you'll want to take your bird, flip it over, and glue the little tail right there at the edge. And same with the beak. Bring that in and also glue it. Try to match the crease lines along so they're in the middle. Hard to do one-handed, sorry for the shaky camera. There you go. And once you fold it in half, here is your bird that we just need to add an eye to. And here we go. I just drew in an eye on either side. And here you have your 3D springtime bird that sits. So I think this activity will be fun for the clients. I really like the textured wings that they could feel. It provides some tactile stimulation. And then the colors are high contrast and very vivid. All the folding and cutting is really good for finger isolation and pincer grasp. And then you end up with something that can sit on a shelf to really just celebrate the springtime and the birds chirping, hopefully. Hope you enjoy. Bye.